Okay, look at this. Today is a brand new day. It's beautiful out. It's so crisp and clear. Well, you know something? I never did this before, but I want to go and try my luck today. I want to go golfing. I never did something to do. What's it got to do with gardening? I don't know. Let's go and see what we can get our hands into out in the turf, and we might even be able to hit a couple of balls. My goal is today is to get a hole-in-one. Let's go down the trail and let's cause some controversy. Okay, this is my first time on a golf course ever, and my goal is to get a hole-in-one. It's never ever been done before on this golf course. I'm a gardener, but watch this.
What? Yes! Yes! That was 800 feet! Right in the hole! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable! Oh yeah, look at this.
Awesome.
All the way from up the hill. God, if I get this out. That's how you get it done.
Unbelievable!
Well, you know something, everybody? That opens up the show. Welcome to another show with Around the Garden with Jimmy K. This is unbelievable, and I never ever went golfing before.
Holy smokes! Boom!
Jimmy.
Unbelievable! I'm here now. Oh, this is exciting. I am here now on a golf course in Devens, Massachusetts, with my new friend Bob. Bob, this is unbelievable on a beautiful sunny day. This is unbelievable. Can you tell me what you do and what this is all about? Because you work at this golf course.
That's right, Jimmy. My name is Bob Landers. I'm the golf course superintendent here at Red Tail Golf Club. I've been here for 3 seasons. We maintain all the natural areas on the course. You know, we present them for golfers on a daily basis. It's a challenge to be ready for the game and be healthy on the turf at the same time. We do our best. Me and a crew of 12 other guys get it done on a daily basis.
You maintain all these grounds and all that. This is unbelievable. I mean, look at the turf. I've never been on turf. Never got a hole-in-one, but I never did turf. But the background here, you got a small little house and you got this pond. This is really, really nice. You do it all with your crew? Because this is really, really nice. I mean, this is a real, authentic, true golf course.
Thanks, Jim. It's not easy, but yeah, me and a crew of guys get this place as nice as we can on a daily basis for the golfers that come here. It's sometimes a labor of love. You know, we put a lot of work into this place to make it perform the way we want it to and look the way we want it to. And it's nice to get compliments like that here that you know, things look good.
So I always had a question, and I drive by the side of the road, look at the guy. How is it that you keep one part of the grass thick, this part like this, and then you've got this beautiful, beautiful called the green that I'm on right now?
Yep.
How does that happen?
We maintain different heights of cut with different mowing equipment. That up there is one of them. You might not get a shot of it, but it's the old cylinder type mower that has a spinning cylinder inside rather than a rotating blade. So those allow us to get a lot tighter of a cut on these types of areas. This out here is a rotating rotary mower. but the different heights of cut at this low length is done with that rotary mold, with that cylinder mold.
And that's all because so the ball rolls freely into the hole.
Yeah, so true to golf, the turf has always been maintained very low. Technology's obviously progressed in the past couple hundred years to allow us to get lower. But originally greens were grazed pastures by sheep and goats. That's how the turf ended up being so short. And shepherds realized they could roll a ball or a stone across it. And that was the evolution of the game.
That's amazing. So I always see, and I got many, many questions, is that why does water come in and then why does sand traps come in? Is that obstacles I'm making up for the golfer?
So sand traps are obstacles to challenge the golfer and just make them decide to make either a risky shot or a safe shot. The risky shot would be over the sand trap, but you have the risk of landing in the sand trap. A safer shot is around the sand trap, but it might take you longer to get there. So sand traps actually, the original architecture of a sand trap is a animal's hole. An animal would dig a hole in a sandy area to protect themselves from wind and other elements, and that evolved into what we shape as our new sand traps.
So is there any difference between different sand traps? The depthness of a sand trap, does that mean, is there different depths or not?
Yeah, there's a lot of different engineering practices when constructing a sand trap. They have to perform, they have to drain, there has to be enough sand in them. But they're all different depths, they have all different looks. Some of them are clean, some of them are curved edges, some of them have turf that comes into them, some of them have real steep banks. It's like thumbprints, there's no two alike.
That's unbelievable. So, and there's a couple of people I know that have, and try to develop in their own backyard. It's tough, is to make a small little, golf area and all that. But can you tell me, what does it take to maintain this? That's what I think I really want to know. It's a lot of work, because you've been out here real early in the morning. What is an average day for Bob?
Well, we mow, the greens get mowed every day. In order to keep that tight, low growth, we need to stay on top of mowing them all the time. So most surfaces get maintained, mowed multiple times per week, and it takes a lot of coordination between the staff, the equipment maintenance guy, and making sure everything's sharp, set at the right cutting heights, and there's a lot that goes into it. It doesn't get done without the whole team.
Well, that's crucial, because if you're a real true diehard, seems like a lot golfers, you want nothing but the best shot, but you also want to have fun with it, and you want to be, as a golfer, because you'll never come back to that certain golf course if it's not sharp as an arrow, the greens and etc., and also to enjoy the fun and the aesthetics and the surroundings, which you see the surroundings, there's no one around, but it's also that. Now, I was talking to a guy earlier inside the shack there, and I said, what brings you out golf? And he goes, it's beautiful, I get to play with nature, in other words, golf with nature, I'm outside, it makes me unwind, I get to see the beautiful trees. And I go, really? He goes, I don't like gardening, but it just makes me feel happy for whatever that hour or two that I'm out here and I'm hitting a ball. And it actually keeps me in good shape. And I go, really? And he goes, you should try it sometime. And I go, really? So, but your crew works really well with you, and you work in between it. I mean, what do you use to keep things growing?
We have all types of fertilizers and chemical programs. We have a fungicide program, which is going to keep disease at bay. We can never really truly cure everything, but we're keeping everything at bay with our fungicide program. We're regulating the growth with plant growth regulators to keep things from growing too fast. We're fertilizing things to keep things nice and full and green and healthy. And then there's all types of other organic elements that come into play, and biostimulants that all make all different purposes, all target different areas. Healthy roots, healthy leaf tissue as well.
Now, how do you know this? Golf maintenance. How do you know all of this?
Basically a lot of experience. I've been doing this since I was 19 years old, and I've got about 15 years of experience now. most of my job is monitoring. You know, I need to be aware of certain issues before they arise, or you know, monitor the weather to understand what's going to come up, what we're going to see in the turf coming up.
And the weather has a lot to do with it, because if it rains out in the morning and the sun's out in the afternoon, this has got to be ready.
It's all
This
weather,
has got to be. It doesn't matter. No ifs, ands, buts, no excuses.
If it doesn't rain, we need to water it. If it rains too much, we need to mitigate water, you know, wetness. You know, if it's humid, we need to be worried about disease. If it's cold, we need to worry about frost. At every change of the weather, it poses a different you know, solution, or a different.
And
tactic.
this year, I remember, I hope you remember, that it was very dry. It was very dry out here.
Yeah.
So that was a big time. Now, is that well water that you use, or how is it that the...
So yes, we fill this pond here with a well.
Oh, wow.
Inside of that house is our irrigation pumping station, and this water gets pumped throughout the golf course, all 18 holes. We have 2 pumps in there that can do about 800 gallons a minute.
Wow, so this is all self-sufficient.
Yeah,
all going.
Most of the golf course that's uphill actually drains back to that pond. So we try to retain as much water as we can from our surfaces into that pond, and we try to pump as much back out as we need.
And you're using electric golf carts too.
We use electric golf carts. We're a Audubon signature sanctuary. We're one of the first in the country, and we try every year to implement something new that is eco-friendly. You know, we've done goats to graze overgrown brushy areas. We've established native grass areas that can be habitats for monarch butterflies. And
So Bob, you left this on the golf course, and that maple tree is so brilliant as far as color. Now, do you attract a lot of birds around here as well?
Yeah, we're named Redtail Golf Club because there is an abundance of red-tailed hawks on this property. It's not long before you see one.
Wow.
Wow, I'll tell you, I can't get over that shot that I did.
That was a hell of a shot,
I mean,
Jimmy.
let's say that we just go up there at the range there, we get a couple of burgers, fries, and a bunch of soda, because you know something, I think that I might get out of the garden. What do you think there's a chance that I could actually be a pro? What do you think?
I think you got it in you, Jim.
Dream. Okay, stop. Today. We're gonna walk up Prospect Hill. It's a beautiful day to do it. But we're also gonna drive up there. 2 ways we're gonna do it. Walking with the camera is gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna tell you it's a beautiful day to do it. There's all kinds of color up here. Let's begin. Might take me 4 hours, but I'm gonna go up there. So I am in Waltham, Massachusetts right now on the top of Mount Prospect. The views are unbelievable. It's just beginning to become autumn. And I'm going to tell you, you can see the red hawk all flying all over the place. The views are magnificent. The trees are just starting to turn a nice crisp red, but then a little bronze. I mean, this is unbelievable weather in New England. And look at the view.
it's almost like you're almost in downtown Boston. This is amazing. And it's in Waltham, Massachusetts. As you see over here, the sun is just ready to set. Yeah, that's downtown Boston, and I'm in Waltham. You can't make it up. That's unbelievable. Okay, for those sitting in their living room, don't get out of the chair. We're gonna take you down the hill in the truck, and we're gonna bring you down the road from the hill. This is going to be amazing. Might be a little bumpy, but it's gonna be amazing. Hey, you ready to go down Prospect Hill in Waltham? Let's go down that road, and let's go down there and see some of the beautiful color in the fall. Let's go. You imagine this is like a real, and it is a natural forest. Made out of rocks. That's been there for at least 100 years. Even when you come up here, they even have a view with picnic tables. I mean, this is a really good place to have a picnic lunch. And if you look deep in the woods there, there's 2 squirrels, and they're even having a picnic way in the background. Today we drove it, we walked it. The views are unbelievable. If you have a chance to come to Waltham and go to Prospect Hill, it's an amazing view. Just a little detail about it. Prospect Hill Park is a 273-acre park. Okay, it's owned and maintained by the city of Waltham. In 1891, the city adopted the park as a Park Act and started acquisition of lands about the area. Charles Elliott was engaged as a landscape architect. I'm going to tell you, the views on the top of the hill are amazing. They're so breathtaking. I hope you enjoy the ride and the walk. The city of Waltham did an amazing job with this. Take a look. So what do they have up here, Prospect Hill? They got tennis, you can hear in the background. They got a park for camps during the summer. You can walk all these different trails. All these trails. In the 1980s, I remember as a kid, many different times, ski resorts, ski operators, etc., tried to operate and maintain ski slopes up here for skiing.
most of them didn't pan out. And the water bill was ridiculously high. They tried it, different places, it just didn't work out. Now it's just natural, a setting for people to enjoy. I mean, some of these trees in the architecture have been here for years and years. If you ever have a chance, do come up here. It's amazing. I hope you enjoyed it today.